Good morning. I am Madhurima Datta, Zoology and Biology educational content creator. Now's content for B.Sc Zoology Honors, M.Sc Zoology, paper non-coordinates, unit Arthropoda, and topic is subphylum Trilobita. Subphylum Trilobita, they have been extinct for 200 million years but were abandoned during the Cambrian and Ordovician period. Their name refers to the trilobed shape of the body in cross-section caused by a pair of longitudinal grooves. They were dorsoventrally flattened, bottom dwellers and probably scavengers. Most of them could roll up like pill bugs and they regarded from 2 to 67 centimeter in length. Their exoskeleton contained chitin strengthened in some areas by calcium carbonate. There were three stigmata in the body, head also called cephalon, trunk and pygidia. Their cephalon bore a pair of antennae, compound eyes, a mouth and four pairs of leg-like appendages. There were no true mouth parts but a hypostome likely served in feeding. Each body segment except the last also bore a pair of biramous appendages. One of the branches had a fringe of filaments that may have served as gills. Next, subphylum Chelicerata. Chelicerate arthropods are an ancient group that includes Eurypterids, horseshoe crabs, spiders, ticks, and mites, scorpions, sea spiders, and other less well-known groups such as sun scorpions and whip scorpions. Their bodies are composed of two stigmata, a cephalothorax or prosoma, and an abdomen or opisthozoa. They are characterized by six pairs of cephalothoracic appendages that include a pair of chelicerae, that is mouth parts, a pair of pedipalps, and four pairs of walking legs. They have no antenna. Most chelicerates suck liquid food from their prey. Class Merostomata. Class Merostomata contains Eurypterids, all now extinct, and Xiphosaurids or horseshoe crabs, an ancient group sometimes called living fossils. Subclass Euteribrida. The Eurypterids or giant water scorpions were the largest of all fossil arthropods, some reaching a length of 3 meters. They had many features resembling those of marine horseshoe crabs as well as those of scorpions. Their heads had six fused segments and bore both simple and compound eyes as well as chelicerata and pedipalps. They also had four pairs of walking legs and their abdomen had 12 segments and a spike-like telson. Subclass Xiphosauridas and horseshoe crabs. Xiphosaurids have an unsegmented horseshoe-shaped carapace and a broad abdomen which has a long telson or tail pieces. Their cephalothorax bears a pair of chelicerae, one pair of pedipalps, and four pairs of walking legs, whereas their abdomen has six pairs of broad, thin appendages that are fused in the median line. On five abdominal appendages, book gills occur under the gill opercula. There are two lateral rudimentary eyes and two simple eyes on the carapace. During the mating season, horseshoe crabs come to shore by the thousand at high tide to mate. A female burrows into sand where she lays eggs, with one or more smaller males following closely to add sperm to the nest before the female covers it with sand. Eggs were warmed by the sun and protected from waves until young larvae hatch and return to the sea carried by another high tide. Larvae are segmented and are often called trilobite larvae because they resemble trilobites. Next, class Pycnogonida. About 1,000 species of sea spiders occupy marine habitats ranging from shallow coastal water to deep ocean basins. Some sea spiders are also a few millimeters long, but others are much larger with leg spans up to nearly 0.75 meters. They have small, thin bodies and usually four pairs of long, thin walking legs. They have a features unique among arthropod segments and duplicated in some groups so that they possess five or six pairs of legs instead of the four pairs of normal characteristics of chelicerates. Males of many species bear a subsidiary pair of legs on which they carry developing eggs, and oviges are often absent in females. The small head has a raised projection with two pairs of simple eyes. The mouth is at the tip of a long proboscis which sucks juices from nidarians and soft body animals. Next is class Arachnida. Arachnids exhibits enormous anatomical variation. In addition to spiders, the group includes scorpions, pseudoscorpions, whip scorpions, ticks, mites, daddy longlegs, that is horsemen, and others. All arachnids have two stigmata, a cephalothorax head and thorax, and an abdomen which may or may not be segmented. The abdomen houses the reproductive organs and respiratory organs such as trachea and buccal. The cephalothorax usually bears a pair of chelicerata, a pair of pedipalps, and four pair of walking legs. Most arachnids are pseudocoelous and have fangs, claws, venoms, gland, or stingers. Fangs are modified chelicerata, whereas claws are modified pedipalps. They usually have a strong sucking pharynx with which they ingest the fluids and soft tissue from the bodies of the prey. Among the interesting adaptation are spinning gland of the spiders. Arachnids typically feed by releasing digestive system over or into the prey and then sucking the pre-digested liquid. Some ticks and mites are carried of disease as well as causes by annoyance and painful irritation. Now the topic has ended. Please subscribe my YouTube channel Biogenesis by Mudhurima for all video of B.Sc Zoology Honours, CSI Net Life Sciences and MSc Zoology.